That's a very difficult thing, passing on a new work or an old work of a choreographer. We've lost a lot of works in the canon of American dance history because we didn't have videotape, right? So it's still, though, an oral tradition. You have to have a body there showing you it, right? So there are people that remember everybody's parts in some of George Balanchine, who's a famous choreographer, his ballets. And so those people were given his ballets in like the trust, you know? And so when somebody says, I want to learn Symphony in C, well, there's that one person who knows all 40 roles in it and can remember them. But now they have videotape, so they can consult the videotape. But there's also a way of notating dance called Benish or Laban notation. There's two different ways, and it's like putting it on a staff. And it's a whole nother language of learning dance and isolating every movement from here to here. Where is that in space? I don't begin to know how to do that, and it's a very expensive process to get a work labanotated, as we call it. But there are people who will learn that and do that, and so it's on a written page. But I think that was just coming into fashion around the same time as video. And so now we feel like, well, we have it. We can, you know, and they're, of course, written. Some people could write moves down and say, okay, this kind of gives me an indication of what happened here. And but it's really hard, I think, because you think when there's a ballet with, 40 people in it, maybe 10 of them are doing the same thing, but they're all going in different directions, and it's just very complex. And so you can kind of grid it out and put it on a staff in that kind of notation, but not many people learn that or do that. There's a bureau. There's the Bureau of Labanotation, and there's also colleges that offer that as a course of study. Ohio State, I think, and the Benish, I think, is over in England. It's more of a European form of the same thing.